This episode is made possible by the generous support of my patrons at patreon.com/SayGoodnightKev and by viewers like you. Thanks! So I have a few Say Goodnight Kevin orders of business that I need to address, so I figured I'd bring back the classic segment, Kevin's Orders of Business. Yeah, that was totally a segment that I used to do. You don't remember? I guess you're just gonna have to watch through all of my videos from the beginning to see if you can find it. Don't skip those ads. Anyway, so I've got a few things that I wanted to say, so here are 5 things that I want to say about stuff. First, big shout out to my dad because this weekend is Father's Day and I have an awesome dad. Don't believe me? Just watch this video that I made about him last year talking about how awesome he is. It'll bring you to tears. And if it doesn't, you don't have a soul. By the way, wearing my new Google Fiber shirt, I just get free gifts in the mail all the time. Google Fiber's coming to Nashville. I'm super pumped about that. That's not an order of business. That's just me talking about stuff. Order of business number 2. I think I'm gonna keep doing that thing at the beginning about the people who support me on Patreon. I don't know, I'm just so touched and honored by the people who give each month to my Patreon, and it just makes me want to make my channel better and better and better every time I make a video, and I think you guys deserve a shout out. I'm just very honored by the generosity of the people who do give each month to my Patreon. I've been doing the Patreon for some time now. I don't know exactly how long. I could probably look it up, but I didn't realize that I was going to mention it. Really back myself up into a corner. The point of this order of business is to say that I'm so honored by those guys and girls and fans who give to the Patreon. I think that it's only right to give them some acknowledgement. Make sense? I hope so. That was convoluted. Number 3. So earlier this week, I did an episode where I, sat right here in this chair, talked about the cool things that Movie Pilot had sent to me, and if you want to watch that, you could probably click somewhere around here. It was really fun to put together because I was just sitting here talking to you and it felt really personal. Also, I had a blast editing it, and some people commented and they were like, that was really fun. I'm sure it was hard work to put that together. I wasn't even thinking about how hard of the work it was to put together because it was so much fun. And so I was thinking maybe I'll start doing that more often, maybe? It's not gonna replace Say Goodnight Kevin, but the idea of my channel is to try to put something out every week and to just keep on being creative and keep on growing, and most of all, keep on connecting with the viewer. And if you guys connect with a video like this, then what's the point of having the white background if I can be more personable? So I'm just gonna feel it out. If I feel like it's a topic that needs to be a little more packaged in front of the white background, then I'll probably film the episode in front of the white background. If I feel like it needs to be a little more like this, more of a vlog or something, then I'll film it right here. It's also much easier that I can just be working at my desk and then turn around and start talking to you and you're standing right there. Number 4? I don't know. One of the ways that I decide to do what I do on my channel is that I, pay attention to things like the comments, because people commented on my last video and were like, hey, I really like that style. So obviously you see now that I'm doing that style again because you guys control me. But then I also pay attention to the numbers and whatnot, and then I take the comments and the view count and the likes and I just compile all of that information in my brain, and then I crunch the numbers. Got 'em. Super crunch numbers. And then what I do is put those numbers together and decide, hey, well, maybe I'll keep doing this thing that everybody liked and stop doing that other thing that people don't like. So I was looking at the videos on my channel, and the most popular ones, of course, are the movie night episodes, previously known as Nostalgia Christian. And so I'm gonna keep on doing those episodes, and I can't do them every week. That would be impossible because I have a full-time job. But I am gonna try to do more of those. As you can see, I've been doing more, and I'm gonna keep on doing more of those. In the weeks that I don't put one of those out, I'll put something like this out, or I've got some Say Goodnight Kevin episodes written up that probably will end up in front of the white background, so I'll put those out. The point is, I constantly want to stay connected with you guys, and I want my channel to continue to evolve and grow. That's the plan for the channel, and now you guys have a little understanding of your role in that and how you guys get to help me out. And order of business number 5, did I just do 4? I'm gonna eat this orange, I guess. It looks really good, and that's gonna be my dinner for today. Get that vitamin C, what? Yo, Yo, did you know that I host a podcast that talks about YouTube strategy stuff? It's called The Inner Tube. You can look it up on iTunes, or you can go to innertubeshow.com. Me and my friend Josh from Blimey Cow put out an episode every single week, and we answer 3 of your questions every week. It's hilarious, we have a great time, and we also give out some really useful information sometimes, and sometimes we forget to do that part. But it's still a lot of fun. You should check it out, called The Inner Tube. Some people say that it's pretty good, other people don't mention it, which is interesting. Also, remember those Patreon supporters that I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the video and then again partway through the video? Some of those people are LegacyandWealth.com, Brennan Neely, and Matthew Bird, all 3 who happen to give $50 each a month to my Patreon. Amazing people, I'm so honored and grateful for that, and I will continue to mention them on this show. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Coming out with a movie night episode this week about VeggieTales. Is it gonna be my typical review, or am I gonna do something a little different? Well, probably something a little different since I mentioned that. You'll just have to wait till sometime this next week to find out. Good night.